Time to dive into the final DLC for Pokemon Sword. The Crown Tundra is home to many legendary Pokemon and much more. Hope you enjoy this video and have a great day. Alright, so clearly I'm not battling Terrakion. Took me between Terrakion and other events 40 minutes to capture Terrakion. And rather than show you the whole entire process, I'll show you exactly how it ended up happening. I have had much better luck getting paralysis be the effect instead of hypnosis. And yeah, I just did that a bunch of times and it worked. I used Dusk Balls, Ultra Balls, all the different types of balls. None of it worked except for an Ultra Ball. And instead of sitting here at midnight last night and trying to capture all of them, I actually waited until the next day, which that day is today, in which I captured Terrakion, the Cavern Pokemon. It has a phenomenal power, but it will mercilessly crush anyone or anything that bullies small Pokemon. And that one was in the cave, as you saw previously. This is Cobalion, which Cobalion can be found in the Icy Sea, whatever you want to call it. There's literally only one landmass in the center of the entire area. That is where Cobalion will be once you find all of the different hooves and, you know, capture them on this island here. So there's Cobalion from Generation 5. I did it, and Cobalion is right here. To show you the process of me stunning Cobalion, or rather even just going for that there, giving it a shot, bada bang, bada boom, Cobalion's in. So now that I have each of the three Pokemon of the Swords of Justice, that leaves a few things left. One of those is Keldeo, which is the fourth member, but this is Cobalion. The Pokemon appears in the legend alongside Terrakion and Virizion, fighting against the humans to protect the Pokemon of Unova. So, server communication, whatever, that's fine. So, once you capture all three of those Pokemon, you're going to go back to Sonia, and she's going to give you a bit more information about these homies over here. So, I have them in my party as well. You need to have them in your party. So, you get a reward, which are a bunch of EXP candies in varying sizes. So, I can just keep on talking to her. No, it's a Cavern Pokemon. It's the Verizon Wireless Pokemon. That's the Comcast Xfinity Network Pokemon. This, you know, all these different Pokemon here. So, I knew it. That's a Grassland Pokemon Virizion. Yes, we did it. It's amazing. It's the greatest professor in all Galar now. It's technically me because I found them and you didn't. You didn't do anything. So there's the 10 large EXP candies. And there's all of this here. And so there is a specific way that you go about getting Keldeo, which is a mythical Pokemon, as far as I know. Enough dithering about. I've got to get back home to write all this up. I'll be seeing you around. Don't catch a cold in this freezing place. Have fun with you on your own adventure. Come on, Yamper. You and me are heading home. And Yamper's like, okay. Bye-bye. But apparently, Beldum is just chilling here forever. Beldum, you good, fam? So he's just chilling. So I have found all these resources for information online. So across the internet, not just one particular person or anything. So if you're looking to find, you know, where to go and what to do, there's not a lot of information in this DLC to kind of guide you on where to go and what to do. So I'm going to be heading to where you find Keldeo, and you get Keldeo in a bit more of a unique way than the others. So I don't know if there's a fast travel point over by the big tree. I still haven't encountered the cutscene at the big tree. I can probably fast travel there once I do activate that little point right there, but I haven't done that yet. So you got to go to a specific island in front of the tree, but not to the tree itself, because the tree itself has nothing to do with this. And as I have been doing all of this, I've also been having the online activated, and I've been talking to a bunch of NPCs that are the human players. So if you have a Nintendo Switch Online, you'll see random people walking around everywhere that are basically the ghost of other players that exist around the same time that you're playing. And if you talk to enough of them, then that actually activates Spiritomb, which is what I'm going to be getting after this. I don't know if I've talked to enough people yet, but I'll explain more in depth what that is all about and how that pertains to, you know, the origin of Spiritomb and all that. So this is the island as far as I can tell right here. I have all my Pokemon healed and whatnot, and you're like, oh, well, where's Keldeo? Keldeo's not here. Spoiler alert. But if you go over to here, you see this pot, right? This thing here. It's like, what is this thing doing here? And it does nothing, as far as I know. So if you set up Pokemon Camp right over here on what is called, I guess, Curry Island, and you have each of the different, you know, Swords of Justice in your party, you can actually go ahead and summon Keldeo this way, as far as I know. So by me talking to 7,000 people, I have all of these main ingredients here that are cool and whatnot. That's definitely based on Barilla pasta, with it being blue and red like that, but, you know, that's totally fine. So I'm going to get all this, and you can basically just cook up whatever you want to. It doesn't really matter. As long as you cook something, then that's fine. I haven't done this in quite a long time, so you know what? That's fine by me here. I need to make sure I actually fan the flames here. You've probably done this in the past before. I've only done this a couple of times. I have not completed my curry dex at all, which, yes, there is a dex for, you know, you doing all the different recipes that are in the game. I have not done that because that seems like a big waste of time. And that's what I've noticed a lot about this DLC in general. A lot of it is based off not wasting your time, but there's a lot of busy work. A lot of, like, random things to keep yourself more occupied. So there we go. That should be a nice spicy bit of pasta right there, baby. It should be. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know what exactly it'll be, but whatever. That is pasta curry. Hey, look at that. And is it any good? Is it hot garbage? What are we looking at? It's pretty good. Wow, good. I didn't mess it up just like every other food I cook. But hey, the Milcery class, not bad. Awesome. So you see all these Pokemon here. They're just chilling. Yep, I'm done camping. Forget about it. I'm done. And then enjoyed some camping right there. That is excellent. Good. And there's Keldeo. Just chilling right there. I don't know how this pertains to Keldeo as a Pokemon. I don't know, but that's how you do it. So after you capture each of the three, talk to Sonia, camp right here, Keldeo appears. So bada bing, bada boom. Let me make sure I got Gallade. Yep, Galzado is looking pretty good. You know what I'm going to do also? I'm going to level you up a little bit more. Do I have those items right here kind of offhand by type? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Not, yeah, kind of. We'll go with the small. I'm going to give you all the small ones. And you go up to not even a level. All right, whatever. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. Hey, Keldeo. So Keldeo, I think, is even harder to capture than the other Pokemon that we have encountered already. So this could be bad. But you know what? To start off, I'm going to use a Quick Ball, because you never know. Always try a Quick Ball at the very beginning, because the sooner you use it in battle, the more effective it is, and the more that you use it into the battle, the less effective it'll be. So sometimes you could actually capture the Pokemon on one Quick Ball, no matter if it's a legendary or otherwise. It's funny, with Terrakion, it actually shook a couple of times. It shook 3 times when I used the Quick Ball, each of the attempts I tried while resetting the game. So that's pretty interesting there. So, as I'd said before, I've had success with Paralysis here. Keldeo is slightly lower level than the other 3, and it looks like the moveset is... They're all very similar in a lot of ways between all the different swordsmen. And I'm assuming Keldeo has the same Sacred Sword ability and whatnot, and ooh, that's spicy. There we go. So this is about as good as it's going to be for the moment. I don't know if there's any moves that can affect Keldeo that would basically cause it to do damage to itself, but Oh, that's Hydro Pump. Oh, okay. That's powerful. You already did that move, but I didn't realize it the first time. Okay, cool. So now, let's go with a friend ball. You want to be friends, Keldeo? Maybe? Maybe? Not. Okay. Throwing a random Pokeball at a Pokemon has never really resulted in a meaningful friendship anyways, but you never know. You never quite know. Let's go with this Ultra Ball, just in case. And it's basically this. Over and over again, hoping it'll work. So, yeah, I'll fast forward until I actually accomplish this. It is a week until Halloween. No, it's 6 days until Halloween. So I have 3 Musketeers. So while I grind at this, basically just toss some Pokeballs at Keldeo, I'm going to have this 3 Musketeers and think about life for a little while, because that's always productive. Wow. I got halfway through my chocolate bar. Literally took 2 minutes. Not bad. So there's Keldeo. I do not have a Keldeo, I don't think. And there are 2 forms of Keldeo. Oh, I do have Keldeo because it didn't register it in the Pokedex. So I must have it. Cool. So there's that. That was pretty easy. So I guess I may as well go over here and show you the Spiritomb thing. Which, yeah, I may have mentioned it before. So I believe you do need to have Nintendo Switch Online because you need to be able to interact with people and summon them into your game in order to actually, you know, hear the people. So, like, there's a random grave over here, which there are no other graves in Pokemon. And I don't know how people figured it out in the very beginning. Maybe they just data mined the game and like figured it out that way. But what you need to do, actually, I'll show you. So let's connect to the internet here. And so as you're going through the game, there's all sorts of people everywhere. And that's your best bet for finding a bunch of stuff. Okay? So whether it be like a bag of Stardust, a bunch of different Pokeballs, a bunch of different whatever, you're going to find a lot of people just like this, just chilling. You know, you can phase right through them and everything. They'll walk off a cliff. Like, you know, they do a bunch of random nonsense, you know? So, there's that. And you basically need to do that 32 times in order to activate the Spiritomb thing. So, oh, there's Spiritomb right there. Okay, cool. So, in relation to the tree, that's where I'm at. And so, Spiritomb is a Pokemon that looks exactly like this. As far as I know, it will not move or anything like that, so don't worry about that. I'm actually going to use the power of Galzado here. But I'm going to revive him real quick. Max revive. I don't even care. I don't use these anyways. It's all good. All right. Save once again, just in case I end up destroying Spiritomb. So I have Spiritomb in Pokemon Go. The first time I encountered him in Generation 4, I think I accidentally killed him. And you cannot get a second one. So as far as I know, this is your only chance to find Spiritomb in Pokemon Sword. I only got 1 shot in Pokemon Go, 1 shot in Generation 4. Not a legendary or anything, just a very weird looking Pokemon here. So I'll encounter that, and we'll capture him. So he's like a little urn with a ghost popping out of it. So it's kind of what it looks like there. Very weird looking Pokemon, but very cool. It's level 72 here. So the origin of this Pokemon goes back to Generation 4. Oh, it won't affect Spiritomb. Cool. But I'm not asleep. Cool. So that turn was basically useless. So in Generation 4, in order to get Spiritomb, you needed to go into the underground of Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. And you needed to talk to 32 people in the underground where both have a status effect. Awesome. In order to summon Spiritomb. And then by doing that, you can encounter him that way and just go about it, capturing him like you would basically any other Pokemon. So, yeah, I did that. I think it was more difficult for me back then because, you know, I used to bring it out on the schoolyard, my Nintendo DS, and play and all that. And there weren't many people who had it. So getting 32 people to agree to go to the underground and, like, talk to each other and whatnot was, you know, not easy. But I did it. And the underground had a bunch of different materials you can find, like stones, like firestone and all that, like evolutionary stones and whatnot. It's a pretty cool area to explore back in the day, if you had, you know, people to play with you. If you didn't, then it wasn't really all that great. And oh, baby, that's a critical hit. Nice. And you're paralyzed, too. So there should be no issue here. I don't know what his capture rate or anything like that is, but it shouldn't be, hey, critical capture. That means it's probably going to work. And there we go. Nice. So whenever you see it shake, shimmy a little bit, then fall, critical capture means the chances of it getting into the ball on that shake is that much higher. So there you go. Spiritomb is a forbidden Pokemon. Exactly 108 spirits gathered to become this Pokemon. Apparently, there are still some ill-natured spirits in the mix. I don't know what spirits those are supposed to be, but of human or of Pokemon, I don't really know. So there's other Pokemon for me to go after in the DLC. Actually, you know what? I may as well go back to what's his face over here, Peony. And I'm going to talk to him because I did the Swords of Justice. They're all done. So those are the 3 there. The ones that remain are the Reggie and the Birds. So I don't know which one I'm going to go after next, but could I get some adventure hints? What? Okay, so that wasn't even on the roster. Okay, cool. So I guess he doesn't care. So I'll go after the Reggie next, because those are kind of easy-ish compared to the Birds. And that'll be the last thing the DLC offers. So I'm going to save and get out of here. My name is Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. I'll see you again next time for more Pokemon Sword, the Crown Tundra, very soon. But until then, have a great day. Bye.